got Zeke out, and he's come in for our 2-week in-house training, so I wanted to get him out and see what he knows. I noticed he brought him in on a prong collar, so I know he's not going to have any problems with the collar. Looks like we distracted by the traffic, huh? Sit. He wanted me to use his food for treats because he has a sensitive stomach, and so that's going really well. I'm impressed. You're right. He is very as far as that goes, I like him to be treat motivated, but I was worried, but I think he's going to do just fine with it. Sit. Good, sit. All right, let's see what you know. Come on. Oh, good pouncing. Oh, yeah? Huh. Come here, Zeke. Zeke, come. Good. Good. So, doesn't look like we know how to heel. We know how to walk, so that's a plus. Looks like the traffic's a little distracting to him, which is a good thing. I always like that. I got the collar stuck. I don't know how I did that. There we go. Good boy. Come here. Sit. And we know sit. I like that. So we've got some positives, but we've got some negatives too, but that's always the way we start off. I like to know what those negatives are before I kind of get going. And that's why I put a little bit on tape on day one, so that way I can kind of discuss with you what we're going to work on. So basics is what we're going to instill in Mr. Zeke here. But I don't see any issues. So we're going to put him up, and we'll get him back out at the end of week 1 and see how he's doing then. Good. I've got Zeke out, and he's been here for a week, so I wanted to put a little bit on tape, show you where he's at. He's doing really good. You know, the first week has been an experiment. We've just tried to figure out, what we agree on and what we don't. Walking on leash was one of them. He likes walking. That's just fine. But he also likes dragging. He likes to get out to the end of that leash and see how far he can push it. So really keeping him into heel position and making him walk with you and calmly, that's been our challenge this week. It looks like he knew quite a bit because he's doing fairly decent on sit. Stay is 50-50, so I'm thinking he knew some of it. He's just kind of a little pushy with it. But overall, I think he's had a good worst week, so we're going to put him through his paces and show you what he's learned. Quit. Okay, let's go. I know, doors closing. They're out doing playtimes. All these distractions. Sit. Good. Zeke. Stay. Okay. Good. All right, let's go. Nope. Good boy. Zeke. Sit. Let's go. Back. Yeah, I don't like you being pushy. Sit. Good. Stay. Okay. Good. Let's go. Hey. No. Sit. Good. Let's go. So the longer you work him, the longer his tongue gets. It's funny. He really, that tongue really grows. Sit. Good. Good boy. You want to do comes? Huh? Zeke, want to do comes? Get it. Zeke, come. Hurry. Good. Get it. Zeke, come. Good. Ready? Get it. Come. Get it. Where'd it go? Did you find it? Good boy. Come. Good. Easy on my hands. Thank you. Good job. Yeah. No. Sit. Sit. Zeke. Sit. Good. So I'm going to come into the side and pet. We get a little wild, but that way I've got the leash and I can tell him off and down. That way. I can tell him off and correct down. That was the wrong way to say that, but no, back. Good. One of the reasons I'm being so picky about the back is he took me out the other day. Wasn't bad, sit. Good. See, I mean, he knows sit. It's like he's waiting for you to directly tell him what he needs to do. So that light bulb hadn't come on yet. It hasn't clicked in that he has to do it every time, but it will. It will. But yeah, we took a turn, and I think I went left and he went right. And between the two of us, we just plowed into each other. It was chaos for a second, but he helped me up. He was really sweet. So sit. Good. See how I get so excited when you get to reach down to pet him? That's another thing I'm really working on. Sit. Come here. Hey, where are you going? Here, come up, sit. Good. I don't like you sitting out because then you kind of, there, good. See, that's a good boy. Yeah, oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right, up, good, sit. Good. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. I thought that was going to go a lot different. So overall, he's learning. He's doing very good. You know, he's really cool. You know, I know you think he's shepherd, but I think he's got Malinois in him. His personality, his attitude, everything is more Malinois than it is shepherd. There's nothing wrong with that. Sit. Good. But there's a couple of things. The sensitive stomach, you know, he can be a little bit, I call him tender-hearted, because when you give a correction, he's like, oh, did I do it wrong? You know, what did I do wrong? That sort of thing. It's like the correction comes and then he's like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do something. So, but I mean, overall, he's doing great. He's coming along nicely. I think you had a good start on him and I appreciate that. But, you know, just in this last week, I've seen a lot of quirks that we're kind of working on fixing. He's not busting out gates and doors anymore. We fixed that a little bit. We've been working on it. So that's gotten a lot better. So overall, he's doing really well. So we're going to put him up and we'll get him back out before he heads home and see how he's doing then.